Good question! How about I leave you alone with this guy instead?
Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be ranking all scientists from worst to best. Now, before we start, just want to let you know that this is just my personal opinion. We all have our own opinions on different characters, and make sure you like and subscribe. And, I mean, without further ado, let's just get started. In number 9, we have paleontologist. Now, I honestly don't really think this is a good character, because he doesn't do that much damage, and I'm gonna be honest with you, he's one of the scientists that actually kind of like, in my opinion, kind of force you to use him as a support character, because once again, his damage output just isn't really that good, and the fire damage doesn't really help it at all. So I don't have anything else to say for paleontologist, and yep. So in number 8, we have astronaut. Now, it's not that he's bad, it's just that, in my opinion, he's hard to use, because, like, most scientists, in my opinion, is more of a close-range character, and I think astronaut is more of a long-range character, so he's kind of harder to use than other scientists. But, I mean, he does have a good damage output, so I'll give him that, but, yep, astronaut in number 8. Let's go to number 7 now. So in number 7, we have Dr. Toxic. Now, he's like paleontologist. He doesn't really have that good of a damage output, but it's good enough to the point where he's a character you'd use. It's not like a character's like, ew, this character's so bad. It's just like he's usable. Like you can use him if you want to, but his toxic damage is pretty good, I guess, but it's mostly just the damage output that he's in 7, so yeah. In number 6, we have the electric scientist. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, so I'm just going to call him the electric scientist. Once again, his damage output, it's not too good, I'm going to be honest. And the electric ability, just, once again, in my opinion, doesn't really work with this character. Now, to be fair, the electric thing basically, like, arcs between enemies. And I'm going to be honest with you, it never works, so I guess I'll give him that. But, yeah, he's in number 6. Alright, in number 5, we have the regular scientist. Now, my main problem with this character is that his fire rate is extremely slow, but his damage output makes up a whole bunch for that, because with the damage upgrade, of course, he does, from what I can remember, up to 77 damage. That's pretty good for a character that you start with, especially when it's a support character. It's kind of overpowered, if you ask me. That's the only reason he's in 5, so, yep, he's in 5. Let's go to number 4 now. In number 4, we have zoologist. Now, this one is a very unpopular opinion. I'm sure most of you think zoologist isn't that great of a character. But, in my opinion, I think he's a good character. He's most definitely just a not as good version of chemist. But, I mean, of course, we'll get to chemist later. But he still has a pretty good damage output. He's the scientist that kind of forces you to be up close. So, yeah, he's in number 4. Let's go to number 3 now. So, number 3, we have chemist. Now, once again, like I said, with zoologist, he's literally just a better version of zoologist. He does so much damage, and kind of off topic, but he's also really good in Garden Warfare 1. So, I mean, yeah. And if you really think about it, they kind of put him in Battlefront Revolves with the Steam Blaster or the Weed Blaster. But yeah, the only reason he's in here is because of damage output. In number 2, we have the marine biologist. Now, once again, like I said in the last 2, or the last 3, I think it was, whatever, the only reason he's in here is because his freaking overpowered damage output. I don't know why. He just does so much damage, especially when up close. I don't know why, but marine biologist is so freaking good, in my opinion. So, yeah. Now, in number 1, of course, since this is a TVX Cookie tier list, you gotta know that computer scientist is at number 1. I freaking love this character. He's, right next to, Stuffy Flower. He's my most favorite character in the entire game. I love this character. Like, if I'm gonna be honest with him, I'm probably main him. Like, I'm probably a computer scientist main. And I don't know why. I just really love this character. He's so good, especially with the legendary meter. It's so good. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I just want to quickly say I purposely didn't mention archaeologist in this video because I just think he's so fucking bad to the point where I didn't even want to put him here. I hate him so much. He's my most hated character in the entire goddamn game. I fucking hate this character. He's so shit. And period.